So Huion, a Chinese company who manufactures art tablets, reached out to me with an offer to view one of their tablets, the Inspiroy H640P. I've been through many Wacom tablets and have been interested in Huion tablets, so I was glad to accept their generous offer. And so they shipped me the tablet. Everything inside was packaged very well and securely, and it came just in time for Christmas. Here's everything that came with it. A nice thank you card with some information on how to contact support if you need it. A little cardboard stand-in for a disc, with a link telling you where to download the driver. The tablet itself, which is small and incredibly light, with 6 express keys that you can program to do whatever you want, and 4 little rubber feet on the back so it doesn't slide around. There's also a tiny switch on the side to turn the express keys off if you don't want to use them. The tablet pen, also incredibly light, with 2 buttons on the side that are also programmable. It's battery-free and it doesn't have a workable eraser like some pens. A micro USB cable to connect your tablet to your computer, as it isn't wireless. A pen holder, which I'll go into a little more in a moment. And finally, a little booklet that tells you how to set it all up. So the pen holder can hold your pen both vertically and horizontally, but on the bottom is also a way to remove the nibs from your tablet pen if you need to replace them. The instructions are engraved on it and it's super easy to do. You just stick it in, tilt it, and it slides right out. To put a nib back in, you just slide it into the tip until it stops. You can also twist off the bottom of the pen holder, and inside are 8 replacement nibs, which is awesome as they're sometimes hard or impossible to get. There was a little difficulty setting up the tablet. When I went to the site to download the drivers, it wasn't loading very well. It took me a long time to get to the point of downloading them, and the downloads themselves took a very long time and ended up being empty. However, the site worked perfectly when I visited it before, so I thought it might have just been getting a lot of traffic. A couple days later, it was working fine again, and it took maybe 5 minutes to download the driver, and all I had to do was plug in the tablet and it was ready to go. I did have to wait a couple days between receiving the tablet and being able to actually use it, but I honestly don't think that it will be a common issue. The tablet and pen are light, but they feel very sturdy and they feel like they'll last a good amount of time. The surface is smooth to draw on, and the keys don't take much pressure to click and are relatively quiet. There are 8,192 levels of pressure with the pen, way more than Wacom tablets I've worked with, which I've definitely noticed. You can get incredibly thin or light lines and incredibly wide or dark lines without changing the opacity or size of your brush. It also has tilt and direction recognition, which is a feature with some brushes in some programs. It isn't without some problems though. When I open certain programs, the cursor will sometimes freeze, although it goes back to normal once those windows are minimized or closed. The program I used to record this drawing, for example, froze the pen the first time I opened it, although it hasn't since. I also couldn't get the tablet to work with my Photoshop or Sci, although I know it works for other people, and that solutions are out there to get it to work. It does work with GIMP, Fire Alpaca, and Krita, which I'm using to draw here, so I didn't try very hard to remedy the issues and I'm perfectly happy to work with these programs instead. When doodling earlier, I lost pen pressure a couple times, but it was easily remedied by simply opening the Huion tablet program and testing pressure sensitivity in there. The USB ports on my laptop aren't the most stable, so I think I just might have jostled the cable too much, as since I've used a different USB port, it hasn't happened again. The tablet, as I said, is also very small. I don't know if it's because my screen is so much larger than the tablet, or if it's just because I'm used to working with tablets that are closer to the size of my screen, but I sometimes had a hard time getting lines where I wanted to. My wrist would also start to cramp a bit, but honestly, I think these issues are only temporary and wouldn't be issues if I wasn't so new to the tablet still. So in the end, how does this tablet stack up? For reference, I've worked with the Wacom Bamboo Pen CTL460, Wacom Intuos Pro Medium PTH651, and the Wacom Cintiq 22 HD Touch. I can honestly say that in the week that I've had the Inspiroy that it has been more consistent and functional than my Bamboo and Intuos, which have both eventually self-destructed and are currently inoperable and gathering dust in my room. I don't know how the Inspiroy will stack up in the future, but right now it's doing incredibly well for what it is, and I haven't had to reinstall the drivers and wiggle cords, or worry about the pen and tablet coming apart. I love Wacom products, but they're definitely not known for being the most affordable and dependable. Huion definitely seems to be. As a beginner tablet, I would definitely recommend the Inspiroy. Setting it up is super easy and fast, the utility to program and test everything is super straightforward and clear, and the more advanced express keys can be easily locked so you don't have to use them until you want to. Because of its size and low cost for tablets, I think it's a really good way to experience the features of a more expensive and professional tablet on a small scale, to decide whether you want to pursue digital art or not. Even for professional or experienced digital artists, I would still recommend this tablet, although it won't be easy to switch between my Huion and Wacom tablet as the drivers interfere with each other and so it would require uninstalling and reinstalling drivers whenever I wanted to switch. The Huion seems great as a portable tablet. Because it's so small and lightweight, if you're going on a trip or to school or just out in general, it'd be super convenient and non-invasive to take it with you if you want to use it. Although it isn't wireless, at least you don't have to worry about it losing battery while you're out with it. So overall, it's an amazing tablet for what it is. The issues are minor and all have solutions, and it otherwise works great. It's affordable, sleek, and does what it's supposed to do very well. If you're looking to get into the digital art world or looking for a tablet to take on the go, I definitely think this is a tablet for you. Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of the video.